Well, it's only been a few short months since we named Miles Aronson our Agent for Change, and we are excited to spread the love across Alberta with the help of Alberta's credit unions. Now, we are about to host our own Spread the Love event, and if you'd like to have one too, this video will give you all the information you need to know about how to host and plan your own event. And here to help us is the winner himself, Rob, our Agent for Change. Rob, that's how we say it, right?
Exactly.
That's right. So please, Rob, tell us, what's it like being the Agent for Change?
It's absolutely incredible. To be at this point in time with the support of Alberta credit unions moving towards the future is tremendously exciting.
Well, and tell us about your project, this Spread the Love.
For sure. Spread the Love is an organization. What we do is we bring together people and we make sandwiches for the hungry and the homeless.
Excellent. Now, I can see you've done a whole lot of prep work here. For the groups just starting out though, what's probably the most important thing they should consider?
The most important thing before you begin fundraising is actually identifying the need within your community in terms of who is hungry and how many are hungry.
Excellent. So in Calgary here, who would you contact?
A good idea in a large city like Edmonton or Calgary would be to contact shelters, food banks, and other frontline organizations.
That's great. You know, I think I hear some of your volunteers coming.
Yeah.
That's a good question. How do you get volunteers to take part in the program?
It's pretty simple. The team or group leader recruits volunteers by using posters, sending out emails, and talking with friends and classmates.
That's great.
Yeah.
Looks like you're going to get pretty busy here.
We will, for sure.
Okay, first things first, how do you start?
What we're going to do is wash up. Hygiene is really important. And if we don't have a kitchen sink, then you can use sandwich making gloves.
Before your volunteers arrive, set up your sandwich making area using disposable tablecloths and plates, and have your ingredients ready to go so that your event goes smoothly.
So this is Team Leader Brett.
Hey.
Hey. Now, as I understand it, there are two basic ways of mounting this event. You can either fundraise for it, or you can get volunteers to bring in supplies.
That's right. Team leaders can get a small donation sometimes from grocery stores, and if the volunteers don't want to bring in the items for the food, they can get usually $5 to $10 to donate towards the cause, to cover costs.
So when you do the fundraising and you've got the money, what kind of supplies do you usually get from the grocery store?
Well, cold cuts are the most popular, and we also have egg and tuna. We used to do peanut butter and jam, however, because of nut allergies, we don't do that anymore.
Right. Now, do you find when you're building these sandwiches, is there one really good way about going about it?
The best way is just to have one table per sandwich type. So like right now we have cold cuts for ham, and then if there was another type like tuna, we'd have another table.
And for things like tuna and egg, should the volunteers maybe prepare the mix beforehand, before they come to build them?
Yeah, egg and tuna are usually prepared at home because it makes the event run much smoother.
Great. Well, thanks, Brett.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Ziel. She's one of the volunteers. Ziel, how did you get involved in this program?
Well, my sister has been volunteering with CYFC, Child and Youth Friendly, for about 4 years now, and she got me involved.
Great. Now, and so what does it feel like to really make a difference like this in the community?
Well, it actually feels quite good, because when you come home at the end of the day, you have this great feeling with you, and then you always have the ambition to go and do more.
Now, the most important question, I don't know how to ask. How many slices of meat am I supposed to put on this thing? I don't know.
I think 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
It's my kind of sandwich. Excellent.
Spread the Love events are a good opportunity for friends to get together. You can hold an event at your credit union or connect with a community center in your area. Today's event only took an hour and a half of the volunteers' time, including a full cleanup.
Well, that was amazing. I can't believe how many sandwiches you made for the hungry here.
It was incredible. It was so short to do.
Now, did I hear right that Alberta credit unions will offer donations in kind for whatever their employees donate?
Yes, and this is truly amazing. They will match up to $250 per fundraising event within Alberta credit unions.
Well, now that we've got all these sandwiches, what do you do next?
Well, they're packaged, they're ready to go. We place some ice in here to keep them fresh, and we deliver them to the shelter.
How many sandwiches do you think you got?
We have at least 300.
Well, it looks like you're ready to ship.
We are ready to go.
So, to sum up, for your Spread the Love campaign, you'll have to follow 7 key steps.
Find an organization like a church, drop-in center, community center, or food bank to distribute your sandwiches. Get together with your friends and raise some funds to buy the ingredients. Don't forget that if you are a credit union or work with a credit union on this initiative, Alberta Central will match your fundraising efforts up to $250 per event. Recruit volunteers for your event by talking to friends, schools, or church groups. Set a date and time that works best for most of your volunteers. Before you hold your event, shop for all the ingredients or remind your volunteers which items they need to bring. Find a place to hold your event and let everyone know. And finally, as soon as possible, deliver your sandwiches to the organizations in need in your community.
There are several Spread the Love events happening all over Alberta, so please let Alberta Central know when they're happening and how many sandwiches you make. You can report in at the website, or you can even download a suggested shopping list at Agent4Change.ca.
And I would like to personally thank all of you for making a difference. Together we can make change across the province. It may not seem like a lot, but by creating social awareness and feeding the hungry, we are making a difference.
For more information, check out the resources at Agent4Change.ca.